Another solar return. You were lied to your entire life, and this is the truth about your power and who you actually are. Many people live to 100 and they don't actually know who they truthfully are. Today's podcast is very important for the whole world to hear, because when you know the truth about yourself, you will take back your power once and for all. And there are many deceptions, there are many concepts about the matrix that take the power away from you. And today in this lesson, we're going to restore that power back. Today is my birthday, and I choose to deliver this very powerful message to help others on their journey. Diane, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy birthday, Michael. Thank you for showing up every day and being such a great teacher on this journey. You are a blessing to us all. I'm very grateful for the super chat, Diane. Thank you so much for that. Heavenly Sunshine, God bless you with new beginnings. Thank you for that very much, Heavenly Sunshine. New beginnings would be nice after such a long time period that many that have been initiated, the reality once you break free of the matrix, and there is a matrix, and you're going to learn about the matrix today. Once you break free of this matrix, it's going to be a bumpy ride, but I'm here to encourage those through this very powerful message. Cliff, thank you. Very grateful for that, Cliff. Happy birthday. I appreciate that, Cliff. I love you very, very much, brother. Cheers to you. We're drinking water today. The energies have been very harsh for those that watched yesterday's video. It's to help humanity moving forward with their life in the transitions that we're all going through. Sharon, thank you so much. I appreciate the very nice super chat. It's actually part of today's lesson, but thank you very much, Sharon, for the super chat. I appreciate everyone coming on. I'm so grateful if you hit the like button so others will get this message today, because a lot of the information that I'm going to be presenting in this podcast, it's really going to help change your life. There are people that are on this journey, and I like to refer to us as the initiated. I know the algorithms use the term chosen ones, but truthfully, we are initiated. And for those that are initiated, these matrix holidays, the birthday is not a time period of happiness or joy. I can't remember the last time that I've actually had an authentic happy birthday. But if you are on this path, and I've listened to very powerful shamans, and it's just part of the path, brothers. It is about peace, because in this matrix it is going to be very difficult throughout society to achieve, and basically the birthday signs you up at a younger age, and you have the happiness. And then later in life, if you have broken free of the matrix, there is no happiness on your birthday. And this is a very powerful time for you to break free. Jill Warsaw, thank you so much. 1111, happy birthday to you, Michael. Thank you for everything. I appreciate your teachings more than you will ever know. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful for everyone. Thank you. Fit Brit, thank you so much for that. Happy birthday to the best teacher, consciousness coach, and commander ever. We love you, Michael. I'm very grateful for that, Fit Brit, and I appreciate you being here every day and your love. Paul, thank you so much, Paul. I'm very grateful. I love you, brother. Thank you for that. I love you. Lieutenant Gilson, I love you, brother. Lieutenant Gilson is a part of my life.
I love you. Many people will never know the pain that we've gone through, brother. But we are the real men. You inspire me as I inspire you. And this is the truthful journey. There is not one moment that we've had to rest in a post-2020 world. Every man needs to hear this message today. I love you very much, Lieutenant Gilson. And I'm grateful you're part of my life. Grammy Sue, thank you for the super chat. Golden Lioness, I appreciate you, Lioness. Happy solar return, Mr. D, you are the real deal. Thank you for honoring your mission. We love you. We are grateful for you. I appreciate that. There's not much energy left here, but we keep going. And we'll get this message done today. I'm very grateful for everyone that is on today. In today's lesson, you are not the matrix, you are the quantum. Many people have been lied to their entire life. You are quantum, okay? In terms, you are the higher self, you are the inner child, and you are a variety of other versions of yourself. In this matrix world, people will try to put you in boxes, algorithms, right? To get you to fit in. And this trap begins on your birthday. And many people unknowingly sign up for a prison or a trap. And when you break free of this trap of the birthday spell, you were tricked to think that you are running out of time. But if you are a quantum being, you have no time. And everyone is writing in the chat, I am immortal. We do not age, we evolve. Many people watch me on my journey, and I'm here to improve the lives of others at a quantum level that many people don't understand. At this moment, to understand the spell casting of the birthday in the matrix world, we are going to break the spell collectively through this lesson. And those that are on this journey, that are initiated, you might reflect on this. And these hallmark holidays, they reflect, if you just go about your life and you're in the now moment, and we'll go through the 3 phases at the end of the video where you might be. Pickle Chickle, thank you for the super chat. I'm very grateful. Darkly Mystic Truth Seeker, thank you for that. Facing everything and rising with no fear in this new earth. Thank you, Michael. Just keep going. Happy birthday. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you very much. The birthday is casting a ritualistic spell in the matrix. A ritualistic spell with cake and sugar and blowing out candles. And during this process, there is a subconscious agreement to age. The people will chant a repetitive song, creating a vibrational frequency that on the date tied to your solar return, a spell will be cast with fire, the wish, the breath of life, that you will age. I am blank years old. A verbal contract that your cells are more important. You have trillions of cells at 1.4 volts, over trillions of volts of electricity coursing through you. This unconscious acceptance of the contract that the NPCs of the world, they will acknowledge social expectations, the societal expectations of a certain age, a framework of limitations. I am here in front of everyone today on this solar return to teach people that you are a quantum being. You have no age. You are immortal. I am the higher self. I am the inner child. And there is nobody greater than who I am. And everyone hearing this message today, there is nobody greater than who I am. That is what you need to broadcast into this world. You are not aging. This ritualistic spell gets you to fall into this matrix trap where they get you to prematurely age, where we were supposed to live a lifespan of multiple hundreds of years. Why don't you click like and click subscribe if today moving forward you are not going to age, but you are going to evolve the way that we were supposed to evolve. You are locked into 33 years like Jesus Christ. In that powerful year, when you look at other creatures in nature, we are supposed to evolve as we go forward in our life. And as I teach ascension to the world, the eagle must go upon the top of the mountain and break the beak off and grow back a new beak, and then it will continue its life revitalized and refreshed. And this is the truth about your evolutionary journey. We are not here to cast ritualistic spells to make us age. And I am here as the lighthouse to show other people. And as we continue to move forward, and there are many people in this world that also inspire me, and we are the initiated, and everyone's writing that in the comments today, we are the initiated. Because none of this journey was easy to break free of the matrix, because there are many people that their souls are owned by Agent Smith. I see these modern women, these weak beta males that are trapped in the matrix, but you are the son of God. You are the daughter of God. We are the light of Christ, and we cannot be stopped. And this is our solar return. And this is the power of the Holy Spirit. And as I told the world, you have the choice in this most pivotal moment in humanity, as there's not enough energy, but therefore there is a new energy that is coming through us. You will choose the Holy Spirit fire, or you will choose the fire of hell, and the choice is yours. What will you choose on your journey? The framework of limitations that is cast upon the spells of the birthday spell, there is no time. When you have ascended, there is no time. And you could turn back time. And as powerful as the concept of the quantum person, the quantum soul that you are, it also can have detrimental effects to the body if you do not understand the information that I am presenting to you on this channel, and you will not get this information anywhere else. JP, thank you so much for the super chat. The Wolverine, I appreciate that comment very much. Thank you so much. The Wolverine. I'm very grateful for that. And I'm here to inspire others on their journey. The Wolverine. The regeneration beetle. Some of you have seen the regeneration beetle. This was supposed to be our journey. A journey of health and wellness. Not a journey of lining up to listen to weak and worthless NPCs. And you will see this on your journey, because they want you to fall into the box. When you go out on social media today, the technology is a representation of the reality that we live in. And this is done by algorithms. And I can't fit into an algorithm, just like I do not have one version of myself. You know, as you look at the world famous thumbnails, I'm getting pretty good at the thumbnails, right? You could see that we have multiple versions of ourself. We are not to be what the world told us to be. We are to be the truth, authenticity, the embodiment of the higher self, the embodiment of the inner child, the embodiment of whoever resonates with you and your soul. People outside of you telling you who you are. I hope I can inspire people to wake up today. Take back control of your everyday life. I am 33 eternal. We do not age. Upon the solar return, what are we supposed to do on this day? There is the reflection, the gratitude, the reflection, the gratitude. I am grateful for the expansion of consciousness. I am grateful for the wisdom that I have collected. There are many people on this journey. They have accomplished nothing with their everyday life. Okay, so you're celebrating another year. But what you should be focused on is the expansion of your consciousness, the expansion of your wisdom. We are not an age. We are a frequency. You know, I see other people. You are not that age. I see these broken down, women in their 20s. They're absolutely finished. And then you could see these women, and they'll tell you their age, and they're like 65. And we see this across the board. So as we move forward, we are leaving the linear age. We are leaving the age of spell casting, and we are the embodiment of frequency. We are the embodiment of frequency. And that's that age and that power that we have. And the age is the representation of the wisdom. For the men that are listening to this, your life starts at 40, as Carl Jung said. The dementedness of the society as a man, if you are the divine feminine and you're listening to this message, you should be focused on the leadership man. There are many women in this world that go on social media and they complain why they keep having these worthless relationships and it's constantly imploding. If you are the man that's listening to this, if you want a leadership man, everything before that is just practice, as Carl Jung says. But the problem in the world was many people, they began to age and broke down. But if you go through the ascension process, you do not age, you evolve. So now you have all of the wisdom gathered plus your health and wellness together. You are unstoppable. You are the king of kings, brother. You are the king of kings, brothers. Collectively, we have the wisdom, and I have many brothers that are on this journey, and you walk the walk alone. Your peace was your top priority, brothers. And now you have all the wisdom, you have all the power with your health and wellness. So now you have broken free of the matrix and no one could come into your life except equally yoked. Except equally yoked. That's how we move forward on our journey. And there's going to be a lot of distractions in your life, brothers. But when you are initiated, when you're intuitive, you know who is for you and who is just a waste of your time. Janine, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Michael. Enjoy your solar return day. So grateful for your love and incredible lessons daily. Amazing inspiration every day for our everyday lives. I'm so grateful for the super chat. I'm very grateful for the well wishes today. There are three options you could have during these high pivotal moments. It gets us to reflect on our lives. Number one, you could be in a situation where you are trapped. You could be in a unequally yoked relationship. You could be in a situation where you're surrounded by people that don't actually resonate with you. And it actually makes you feel suffocating. How many people are out? I speak to everyone in this world. I speak to everyone. You're not going to find a channel like this. So I have studied, I understand that, and actually going through this journey myself, there are people that are trapped. They're trapped in a unequally yoked relationship. You are surrounded and you feel alone and it feels like you're suffocating. Is that you? You could raise your hand. You could leave a comment. Number two, you are alone. You have your peace. This is neutrality. Today, you know, like you could just spend your time. We don't need the fancy cake and sugar. You don't need the fancy Al Ghul. You don't need the fancy Al Ghul, right? And you could just be grateful for your time in nature, the friends that you will bump across. I'm sure I'll bump into people today. Number three, you can have your equally yoked, unconditional love. You can have your beautiful relationship with you. You could have your beautiful friends surrounding you on this day. And what I teach on this channel is the balance of life. You know, I'm not gonna, like, for no reason, you know, have a sugary cake or, you know, drink a glass of wine. But if I did have an equally yoked love next to me, you know, there's nothing, and I'm feeling, you know, right now I'm going through a lot of ascension symptoms, so I don't feel so great. But you know, it's important that people hear this because there are too many people that get into spirituality and they go far off the deep end. So if I did have someone, you know, I can enjoy, you know, the time outside in the sunset with a glass of wine or, you know, but there's no point in me doing it just to pollute my body for no reason. And we're supposed to have the human experience. There are so many people that are out on social media and they're painting a picture, but you're supposed to have the actual human experience and not bypass certain things. You are supposed to have love. You are supposed to have these experiences. Your life is not supposed to be suffering. But during these time periods, the priority in this world is peace.
And your peace becomes, once you break free of the matrix job, the matrix relationship, your peace is your top priority. Does that resonate with you? There will probably be more watermelon today, Sean. I appreciate you. I left a very powerful video for anyone that missed it yesterday. So people will not understand or understand a truthful ascension process during this time period where we are, if you are thinking of everything that I am sharing today and we're focusing on the solar return, we understand the energies of the solar flash, the healing and clearing in the solar plexus. And there is a density in this world that's being cleared away. And a lot of this density, when you see these emotions coming up, that is actually truthful souls. You're supposed to have emotions. That's why, you know, when they broke down that moment where Jesus Christ said, "Father, you have forsaken me," is to show that was a soul with emotions of anger and feeling. And you're supposed to feel these things. There's these NPC robots, these fake spiritual people in this world. You're supposed to feel these things. It's a feel alive, and the emotions will guide you to your highest calling. It's like our #1 short on this channel. Check out my shorts. No, emotions guide us to our highest calling. And you have to understand how to feel the emotions. As the leader, I could share with other people because I go through trial and error, and I could feel emotions, and it guides me to my highest calling, because we're supposed to feel the difference. You're supposed to have things taken away from you. You're supposed to have things presented to you. So then you go with the trial and error. And you could say, I rather say be alone and in peace than have, I don't need no one in my life that's going to cause chaos. There are many men like me that are single by choice. There are 1,000 women that will throw themselves at you, brother. And you feel through your gut and you choose to wait for equally yoked. I appreciate anyone hitting the like button for that, because men need to hear this. There are too many people going out there on InstaFace and all this other stuff on. I'm just kidding, right? You chase the people chasing tail, my friend likes to call it. You got to stay away from this stuff. And again, if you're focused on this, you're still in the game. You see, I'm still in the game. I never aged, I evolved. And I could reflect on people, and that's their journey. There are people that they've fallen off the timeline. You love the truth bombs, Fit Brit? We want to be fit, Fit Brit. I post, hit me up on Facebook. Okay. I posted a health and wellness picture, and you will see this. So if you are focused on this, the NPCs of the world, the non-playable characters, they will get triggered. They will get triggered because they're seeing that light of Christ that's in you. They see the health and wellness, and they don't want to do it. And they're not they see something, whether it's the same gender, or maybe it's a crazed woman that they have such anger and vitriol inside. It's always you. So if you're on this channel, as we move forward, we're doing the inner work. The problem is always you. You will never see a successful man going and spending his time trolling others in the comments section. Those beta males you become their God. They're worshiping you, all their attention. You see, you have to understand attention. What are you paying attention to on your solar return? What are you paying? Are you paying attention to what you're moving forward to in your next year? This is what I do. I reflect on the previous year and what I accomplished, and I'm grateful for the expansion and the wisdom as I move forward. And I could say I did these things, and these work, and these things were lies, right? I'm on this journey like all of you. And you go out on the internet and you see people talk about things and without balance or alignment, and you say, these are lies, these are lies. And then you throw them out. And then you say, this is the truth. And then you say, God has revealed the truth to you. This is the power you have to have if you are the initiated. None of this is easy. That's why you will see the NPCs, which is that is what you need to be concerned with in this matrix. They will tether you to that. I've watched people, and I've shared many videos on this. If you're new, you could click subscribe and check them out. I've watched people throw their lives away. They've thrown opportunities with relationships because of what the NPCs got in their brain. They throw job opportunities or vocations away. You do not fit into the matrix. The spell is broken today. The spell is broken. Diane writes, cut the tethers, because these things tether you to that reality. You're a frequency. You are the quantum. You know, when I make content, I make content for the conscious individual, the people that are actually doing this journey, not the spiritual bypassers. And those that understand me at a deep level, I really try to show people that we are quantum. We are the higher self. We are the inner child, which I love. See, I could be the inner child. See what I can do? Oh, I can be the inner child, and I could be the higher self king. And I could be and I could be Mr. D, and I could be Mayor Mike, and I could do all these things, right? I could be like a cartoon character that pops up upside down in your dream, which it's just a true story. Okay, so we are multi-dimensional. And this is not just some spiritual thing. I'm here to present the truth to these things. You're going to go out on social media. You go to the YouTube and the Facebook and all these places. And this is what being a multidimensional being actually means. We are not this body. We are the energy that operates the body. So we all have multiple versions. And that's why if you embody the truth, the Christ, you are the mirror. And the people that show up in the world, they are going to get that mirror. Do you understand? And when we move forward, that's why we want to move forward with love and having fun. Because if you bring that negativity, you know what you're going to get. And we're in a phase right now. I've shared this many times. Respect is the new currency. If you agree with that, why don't you write that in the comments today. Respect is the new currency. I have respect for these men. One of them is my friend in this chat today. I have respect for these men that had to fight this spiritual battle with no help, with no support. I have respect for these men because we've all done it together. I have no respect for these fake people in this world. Do you resonate with that? I told you, this we move forward. It's about respect. And when I show up in the world, if I'm putting content, it's going to be content of character, and that's what it's going to be. None of this journey is easy. None of it's easy. And I can reflect on the real journey, not the fake journey that people try to portray on social media. I reflect on the real journey. I can't tell you the last time I had a quote unquote happy birthday. Nikola Tesla said the scent of the flower is so much sweeter when there is love. But we are in this matrix with no unconditional love. And there is nobody there, and there's nothing. But there is the I am presence, and you have your respect, brothers, because you never bow down to no one. And this is the journey. This is the truthful journey. I did the video warning you think this, I'm gonna wake up from the matrix. Everything's all right. I told you what's coming, because there's so many fake people in this world. It's literally one of the main talking points in my #1 video of all time. Did you notice this? There's so many fake people. People are lying about everything. Did you see it? Let me know down below. Abby, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for all you do. Love and resonates hard. I appreciate that, Abby. Thank you so much for that. I'm very grateful. You got to be you. You got to be real. And I don't care. You can't care about what other people. And Neville Goddard. So I teach people how to truthfully manifest on this channel here. You click subscribe today. You want to manifest. And Neville Goddard, taught us, if you are worried about these irrelevant people that actually don't care about, you will never manifest. That's why you need to be a light warrior. All right. You got to be a light. It says it right here on the shirt. You got to be a light warrior. That's what you have to be, all right? It's too close up the angle today. Fickle Chickle, thank you so much. My solar return is 725. I'm looking forward to shining brightly and sparkling my salt amidst those who despise me. I am ageless. I appreciate that, Chickle. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, we got to be strong, and you're going to be a warrior. And so what's actually happening is you are right, not fitting into the world, right? And what happens is the psychology of people, they're actually a 7-year-old. They're a 7-year-old. Do you know there's adults on social media that their mentality is 7-year-old? And the children are more adult-like than adults, which I've shared. You know, I used to be a public school teacher. The children are more adult-like than adults. Does anyone agree with that? You let me know in the comments if that's true, if you notice that. So what we need to do, everyone's got to do the inner work. Everyone's got a ring light. Everyone's on social media right now. Everyone's complaining right now. If you want to go through this, you have to do the work. There is no bypassing this. There is nothing easy. I'm giving you I'm telling you, right? People will see me and they see the health and wellness, but they don't I haven't had a happy birthday in years, ladies and gentlemen. There ain't nothing happy about it. It's a disgrace to see what this world, but at the end of the day, brothers, I have my respect and I have my soul. Did you watch my world famous video, the war for your soul? You should watch it. I'll put it up at the end if you didn't watch that one. So you don't want to continue that loop. I am. Thank you for the super chat. I'm so grateful for that. I am. I hope everyone's writing I am today. I am. I am. It's I am presence. And God wants you to walk in your I am presence. I don't have much energy, and you know, I mean, you guys could see it come out on the live stream, and you know, when I did the video yesterday. But you know, we're all going through it right now, and it's almost like you just tap. It shows you that there's different energies in this world beyond food. You know, and you might not feel so good. But that's why if you walk this journey, it's beyond motivated, it's driven. I have the energy. I'm coming here right now and I'm in alignment with what God has set me forth to do. And I'm able to tap into an energy that it just comes out. And it truthfully, it is not easy. But if it was easy, everyone would break free of the matrix. You know, I could train people in the gym. And, you know, I'm your consciousness coach. And just like I would tell, this is what, you know, if you decide to click subscribe today and actually listen to this truthful channel of the truthful journey, you know, if I were to tell people, oh, you know, you want to work this out for your bicep or whatever, you know, train. But when it comes to consciousness, there are people that act like children on social media. You don't want to do the inner work, that's okay. But what we need to do is understand. What we need to do is understand what this journey is about. And when your frequency changes, it's about your frequency. We are frequency, as I said earlier in this lesson. You are not an age, you are a frequency. So those that are going to age, they're going to go over there. I hope anyone, I'm talking about a few concepts that I teach on this channel. You will look for the vibration of truth. Listen carefully. You are going to find the vibration of truth, or you're going to find the vibration of dysfunction. And I sit back, I watch the humans, and dysfunction goes to dysfunction, and truthful, unconditional love goes to truthful, unconditional love. And you cannot have, if you are initiated, you can never have a dysfunctional girl or guy in your life. You can't. Try it. Your body won't allow it. You can never have dysfunction. And that is the frequency as I analyze the behaviors of the humans. The actual frequency is dysfunction. You'll see the dysfunctional people and couples and work environments. You go out in the world and see it. So it is dysfunction. Dysfunction's going to go over there. And the truth and unconditional love is going to be over here. And that's the difference of frequencies. It's a dissonant frequency. You feel these things in your body, which is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. So if you're an empath, you'll feel it in your gut. A lot of us are going through a lot of gut issues at this time. Elizabeth Empath, thank you so much for the super chat. God has won. I appreciate that. It's powerful stuff today. You can't have dysfunction in your life. If you are focused on, I got to do this and that, and I have to go out to the club and celebrate this, and when people say cast the spell, the trap of the matrix. This is where you've been lied to your entire life as we're getting to the end of this very powerful podcast today. The trap of life. Oh, baby, here it comes. The trap of life is to get you to feel like you're running out of time. Right? The trap of life of the matrix is to get you to feel like you're running out of time. But there is no time at all. Spell's broken. But you feel like you have time because you have an accumulation of toxins, traumas, and thoughts that make you feel like you aged, but you never aged. And when you are focused on the inner work, there is real actual inner work that we do here. And you are removing the toxins, the traumas. It's not your fault. I'm here to assist you. Some people attack you, they get triggered, but we're trying to assist people here. We're trying to assist people here. It is valid, the traumas that you had. It is valid, the hurt that you went through. But if you don't fix it, here it comes. If you don't fix it, you will bleed on someone that never cut you. I understand, and that's why when I go in the world and I'm sharp as sharp can be, and I could see people that are the narcissist, and I could see people that are the avoidant because they've been hurt. And if they're the avoidant, I understand, and you have to feel this, and you could see what the behaviors are. You got to understand the behaviors, ladies and gentlemen. You got to understand the behaviors, or you'll be lost in this world. Because people, as Dr. Bruce Lipton said, language was designed to hide feelings. So there's language, there's spells. We're not aging, we're evolving. We're grateful for our solar return and the expansion and the wisdom and the power that we have. And we leave the fake in the dust. This year is the fire horse year. We are the horsemen of the apocalypse. It's good to see. The band is back together. I told you the band was coming back together. All right. Abby, thank you for the super chat. Solar returns allow us to self-reflect and direct. And that's what we're focused on today. I appreciate the super chat and the beautiful comment. Catalina 88, longtime follower, sending healing prayers. Thank you for the messages. I am so grateful, Catalina. Thank you so much for that. Very grateful. Gratitude. Gratitude, even if you have nothing, parting thoughts. I give great advice to people. The greatest advice I ever gave to people is just keep going. Okay, the days are not going to be perfect. We're going to have things and expectations in our life. As long as you just keep going, as long as you show up every day, you're still in the game. This is the game of life, bro. This is the game of life. Diane, thank you. Powerful message. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much, Diane. I'm so grateful for the super chat. I love you. Thank you. Just keep going today. But I could tell anyone in this world, you know, all the fame, you know, I have no desire for fancy, you know, cars and stuff like that. All I wanted was unconditional love. And it's the simple things in life. Captain America taught us, it's the simple life. It's the simple life. It is the simple life. And I hope people hear that. You know, there could be, you know, all these things, but in life, the things that don't cost a dime are the most precious things. You know, I spend evenings on the beach, you know, floating in the salt water right now, and the gratitude that I have. Some people have never been to the ocean before. Some people have never been to the ocean. The ocean is free. It is the most, these are the things to be grateful for. And grateful for opportunity to be alive. Grateful for the opportunity to learn. Grateful for the opportunity to become who we came here to be. As Carl Jung said, it is the greatest privilege of a lifetime to become who you truthfully are. And none of this journey has been easy. You know, I'm leaving this message. It will last the test of time, but we are in a very powerful energy, and it's really affecting our body. You know, I've never gone through an extensive cleanse like and fast that I have been going through, and this is the representation of the stuff that I've been sharing about. Yeah, Dr. Delbert Blair, Truth Rises. We have to be grateful to understand the solar flash, and it's for the people that are on. I'm here for the community. I'm not here for the gaslighters, the trolls. Whatever happens, happens moving forward. We are all responsible for our everyday life. But the stuff that we've held in that midsection, and, you know, the ending of yesterday's video, and there's a lot of emotions that come up. And that's being a soul. But this clearing that we all feel, if you're an empath, if you're a soul, if you feel what has happened to the children of the world. And a lot of these things happen when we are a child, and it is part of the matrix and the subconscious programs. And I teach tangible things that the world can say, wow, this could actually affect my life. And you have to understand that we download subconscious programming from birth to the age of 7 or 8. And we think that, then our lives are on a loop. And we think that this is the world. But it's not. It's just a subconscious program. And if you were hurt when you were younger, if you didn't have good parenting, if you had a terrible school teacher, these things affect you. And what we do on this channel as a community is raise awareness to the subconscious programs. Why are they so important? Because that is the creation of 95% of your reality. It's only 5% physically. That's why the things that I'm going through, this is beyond rational thought. Do you understand that? This is beyond rational thought. Like, there are people, I understand, I don't care. That's why I'm a spiritual warrior. When you're the high commander, you don't care, right? But we're a multi-dimensional being. I have all these versions of myself. That's why people watch me and they love it, right? I could go from 0 to 100. I could be motivational. Hey, here goes motivational speech, Mike. Oh, now here comes silly kid Mike, right? I'm actually just a big kid. I'm just a big kid, right? So we are that inner child, and that inner child, we are all the children of God. We are all the children of, regardless of your quote unquote age, it is your innocence. It is your innocence. And there are children that, we feel, right? The hurt. But we all, even at a subconscious, that's why they broadcasted stuff on that thing in your living room. Yeah. And people say this, I saw it on TV, it's gotta be real. What are the illusions that are casted? The spells that are casted. Don't fall for the birthday spell. Take the journey here and go for evolution, because this is evolution, and evolution will pass you by if you don't snap out of it. Sometimes the Archangel Michael needs to smack you out of it, right? I got a big hammer, and sometimes I need to swing that hammer. And when we get hit with the hammer, and over the course of my life, this is how God redirects us. We have to have these things in our life. You say, oh, wait a minute. Now I'm going to sit. Now I'm going to reflect. It's kind of like the particle smasher. You didn't realize that your life, and you didn't see the things, and then it got really intense, and then you finally recognized the loop that you were in, and then you were able to break free of the loop. I hope today's lesson helps break you free of the loop. I'm so grateful for all the outpouring of support today, the beautiful words, and the greatest support of all. My work is my top priority. Ascension is the top priority. The things that anyone that hears my voice today, it really helps the channel if you click subscribe. You can click like on this video. You could check out some of the other videos, and sharing helps. And hit me up on Facebook. There is, as we continue to release the information and the posts for the future things that are coming up, it's all going to be there on Facebook as well. I'm grateful for this Facebook community. I'm grateful to listen to what you guys have to share, because everyone is sharing, right? So it's about we the people. It's about, realizing that we are a frequency, and on a resonance. When we're on this resonance, we come together. Come together, right? I'm not gonna sing. Okay. Then the dogs start barking when I sing. So yeah, this was a powerful one, and I teach about transmutation. This is how we transmute the energy, and I'm able to transmute this into a beautiful lesson. And for anyone else that is going through the symptoms at this time, the great changes of life, I love you guys. We're all on this journey together, and take back control of your everyday life. That's our mission here. Take back control of our everyday life. We have some big events coming up on this channel next week, so click subscribe. I'm grateful for everyone that's been here every step of the way. Or if you found me today and you could have chose to watch any content on YouTube, and you chose to watch this, and that means a lot to me, especially if you listen to the end, to take in the lesson, hear the real life stories that I have to share, and we're going to continue to share these real life stories and feel the emotions, and change the world together. So I love you guys very much. I'm grateful for all of you. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I appreciate you guys very much. Bye for now.